Appointed time also means a fixed season in God's plan for you. There is a fixed season, a divine season fixed by God. The word moed, translated in Genesis chapter 1:14, when God created the sun, the moon, and the stars, it says it's for seasons. The appointed time is an appointed season for you. A season is the period when things happen. Things happen in their season. A suitable time. So what is God saying to Abraham? God is saying to Abraham, I have an appointment with you, but it's not just a calendar appointment. I have an appointment with you sometime in your future where everything is going to come together. And there is a fixed season when what I said will come to pass. I don't know about you, but as we sang just now, the God of then is the God of now. The God of Abraham is our God. If he had an appointment with Abraham, I can guarantee you he has an appointment with you. There is an appointed time for you, and there is a season for you. So that's the first thing God says to Abraham. There's an appointed time for you. But there is another phrase in the passage. Let's look at it again. Genesis 1:18, verse 14. It says, at the appointed time I'll return to you according to the time of life, and Sarah shall have a son. That's the second time frame, the time of life. It's a natural sequence of activity. The time of life is also a point in time. A point in time. In the Hebrew, it's et. The other one is moed. This is et. A point in time. A point in time. God is saying to Abraham, I have a season for you. I have an appointed time for you. I have a big plan for you. Things are going to come together. And he then says these things are going to come together at a point in time. What does that mean? You know, when Adam and Eve sinned, God said, the seed of the woman shall bruise the head of the serpent. In Genesis chapter 3, verse 15. That's an appointment. The seed of the woman shall bruise the head of the serpent. When? Next week, next 2 weeks, next 4 weeks, next year, next 10 years, next 100 years. It's general. There's an appointment. But when you read the book of Galatians, it says, and when the fullness of time was up, God brought forth his son, born of a virgin. In other words, God has an appointment with time, but the appointment has a point in time when it's going to happen. So there is a point in time when God makes all things work for you. It's a point in time. Everybody say point in time. So there, God has a time of appointment for you, and then he has a point in time for you. And when that point in time comes, things work out for you. The time of life is a point in time. The time of life is also the season when things happen. It describes the natural processes which are completed. And when the natural processes are completed, things happen. In other translations of the Bible, the time of life is translated as spring, or next year about this time. And the reason why it's translated sometimes as spring is because spring is when things are born. After winter, spring. We don't have spring in Ghana, so. But for those guys, it's when things are born. So what it's saying is that when God wants to give you what he has promised to give you is going to happen at the time it should happen. It's going to happen at the time it should happen. So sometimes when it happens, you may actually think it's a natural thing that has happened. It was supposed to happen and it happened. But it is happening because it is supposed to happen because God made it happen. And the one reason why many times God does things for us and we don't even know it's God is because it happens in the time of life. It happens at the time it is supposed to happen. You know, if you plant mangoes in Ghana, and I say mangoes because mangoes are nice. And all of us used to run after mangoes when we were kids. If you plant mangoes in Ghana, they will ripe in the tree, it matures the best fruit. They ripe normally around April and May. March, April, May is mango season. And then later on, around November, December, January, it's another mango season. So that is when mangoes should ripe. All right? So that will be the time of life of a mango. When is a mango supposed to bear fruit? It's going to be somewhere around April, somewhere around December. But the one who is controlling the time of life to make it happen is God. But what is happening seems to be a natural thing that is happening, but God is behind the natural event that is happening. I hope you understand that. If your mango doesn't bear fruit around April, May, then you wonder, what is this mango doing? I have a mango tree in my house like that. I've been watching him. I say, hey, I've invested in you. You are my land. Do something. March, nothing. April, no fruit. We are in May. We are ending May. No sign that this tree has heard that the seasons have changed. The tree is just there. I'm saying, okay, I'll forgive you this time. I'll wait for December. Then if it doesn't happen, then I'll have to see what I'll do what Jesus did to the fig tree. When the season comes and you don't bear fruit, Jesus says, no one will eat from you again. But the no one will be me, so I can't curse my tree. I have to say, I have hope for you. But the point I'm making is God has appointment with you, and that appointment happens in the time of life. So God wants to give you a child. The child is not going to be born when you eat gari. It has to be born through the natural processes. But the fact that it came through the natural process does not take God out of the equation, because he gave you the appointment and he used the time of life to bring it to pass. And that is why you have to be careful whom you give glory to. Sometimes you may think, oh, my friend helped me. But who told your friend to help you? My office gave me promotion, but who inspired the promotion? Because if you understand, he has an appointment with you, but he uses the time of life. All right. So these are the two sequences in there.